The podcast Serial captivated millions when it followed a Baltimore murder case. The suspect at the center of it has been in prison for 17 years, but not everyone is convinced he's guilty.
One of the crucial witnesses who could prove his innocence lives right here in Spokane. Crime 2's Matt Vergara spoke with her and brings us more on her story. Good morning, Matt.
Yeah, Serial broke records when it premiered, becoming the fastest podcast to reach 5 million downloads on iTunes. That brought a lot of attention to one of the key witnesses who lives right here in Spokane. She says the success of the podcast has taken her on a journey of her own.
Maybe the murder occurred later in the day.
Imagine finding out you might be the missing piece
I didn't really understand the gravity.
in the truth behind a 15-year-old murder case.
I ran into this person.
McClain is also known as one of the most famous alibis in America. The Spokane woman's story starts in Baltimore. In 1999, Asia's classmate Anand Syed was charged with the murder of his ex-girlfriend Hae Min Lee. Asia says she saw Anand during the time investigators say he murdered Lee.
Was that the same day? That's pretty creepy.
Asia's account was the only one to refute the prosecution's timeline.
So in terms of that weight, it is very heavy because, like I said, I don't know if he's guilty or innocent, but if there's a chance that he's innocent, I can't help but imagine how horrible it would be to be in prison for, 17 years off of a crime you didn't commit and have it weigh on the word of one person.
But Anand's defense attorney never called her to the stand. The one person who could prove the suspect was at the library instead of at the murder scene was never asked to testify. So Asia moved on with her life. Until Serial producers tracked Asia down in Spokane. In 2014, Serial became the most downloaded podcast in history after following the story of the Baltimore murder. In less than a year, it was reported to have more than 80 million downloads. Since being the center of the case and the popular podcast, Asia's life was changed. Rumors spread that she was part of a conspiracy to aid Anand's alibi.
I do all of this just to try to do the right thing, and here I am being vilified.
She was here in Spokane when the podcast aired and when the conspiracy theories started. Asia decided to write a new book, Confessions of a Serial Alibi, to dispel all those rumors.
That anger and that wanting to set the record straight and get my word out again, it inspired me to want to have my voice heard.
At the end of the day, Asia says she holds a certain responsibility.
If there is a chance that he's innocent, it's my duty to speak up.
That's the story that made Serial so popular. Now, along with Asia's testimony, Serial revealed other questions in Anand Syed's case. Syed is still waiting in prison to hear whether he'll get a new trial. And as for Asia, her book is on sale now. In the studio this morning, Matt Vergara, Crime 2 News.